Hey guys, today we're going to talk about getting over oneself because I was thinking about them. Ah, I don't know. I've been talking for a little bit long. You know what? Let's just roll with it. Okay. So I was thinking about this a little bit ago, and because a lot of the times we don't do things because we're too self-conscious of what people are gonna think and whatnot. I've made so many videos talking about like who cares what other people think and whatnot, and I was actually gonna talk about this today, and I didn't know exactly what I was gonna say. I was just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. But today I went to a talk, and it was so I am in business school and I went to a talk. It wasn't like obligatory, like I didn't have to go, but I wanted to go, and because I thought the topic was interesting, and so I went, and I was not really sure about whether I should go or whatever because it was in law school and I'm in business school. So I was like, I don't know, it doesn't really have to do with with the research that I'm doing. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't go. Maybe I'm just like. I don't know, maybe I should be doing other things. But then I was like, if it's an hour and a half, like, do you think like that's gonna change anything? It's just an hour and a half. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's do something different. Also, I really like what I'm wearing today. So I was like, I'm just going to wear it. I'm also wearing a vest, but you can't see it. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, you know what? The sun is shining. It's not raining. It's not cold. You know what? I'm just going to, I'm just going to walk around and, exhibit my outfit. Exhibit? Yeah, exhibit my outfit. So I went, and it was nice. Like, it was really interesting. Like I said, nothing to do with what I was researching, but it was interesting. It was interesting. It made me think about things differently. It made me learn a few things. And I was a little bit self conscious because I went there and it was full of people. I didn't think there was going to be that many people. The good thing was that all of them were law students, and I think they were first year law students, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, maybe if I tell you that I'm a first year law student, would you believe that? I think you would. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there were so many people that I was like, who knows whether I'm a law student or not, whether I'm actually a PhD in economics. Like, well, I'm not a PhD, I'm doing one. I'm in my first year of the PhD, not of law school. And I was like, nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to recognize whether I went to class or not. Nobody cares if I'm doing a PhD and I came here because it has to do with my research or not. Nobody cares. But because I knew it, I noticed, I don't know if it was because it was cold, but I was getting a little bit red, and I was like, oh my god, I'm literally blushing. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, probably nobody has even seen me. You know what I mean? And I was also like, I'm also wearing this outfit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm wearing this like suit. You know what I mean? Like, I started feeling really self-conscious. I was like, oh my god, what are people gonna think? And you know the feeling that you get when you're being observed? I don't think I was being observed, but I felt it. I was like, oh my god, like, do you think these kids think that I'm weird? Do you think they think that I'm, why am I calling them kids? Some of them are probably my age, but anyway. And some of them look older than me, I'll tell you that much. And I was like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Like, why am I thinking that all these people are thinking about me? They're all thinking about what they're doing. A lot of them are talking because, like, I arrived when the talk hadn't started yet and everybody was talking. I was like, they're not talking about me. They're not looking at me. They don't give a fuck about me. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares. Like, if I go to a talk and it's for a class and somebody comes along and they seem young and whatever, but I've never seen them in real life. Well, I mean, in real life. I've never seen them before. I'm on the internet too much. And I've never seen them before. Do you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Like, I really don't care. Like, sometimes I notice, like, okay, this person, I've never seen them, whatever. Like, they just came to this example. Like, I've never seen them in class. But I don't care. Like, I see them, I'm like, oh, I never seen them at all. That's it. And I don't think about it again. You know what I mean? I was self conscious about going and being there. And then I was like, get over yourself. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody's thinking about you. Nobody gives a shit whether you're here for your PhD, for your research. Nobody cares if you're not even a college student. Like, nobody cares if you're from law school, economics school, if you're from fucking biology school. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit what you're doing. You know what I mean? If I had been with somebody else, which I wasn't, I was alone, then maybe I would have been less self conscious because it's like I'm not the only one here. And this is not the first time I go to a talk in law school, but this is the first time I go alone. That is why. That is why. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing. In life, there's a lot of the times we are, I don't know if to what extent it's shyness or just being self conscious. Like, oh no, like maybe if I make this video, I don't know. Like, I look a certain way, or like maybe I don't like the way that I look, or like maybe people are not gonna like this video, or what are my friends gonna think if they find out I'm making videos, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like we get self-conscious about things, or like what are people gonna think of me if I wear this outfit? Listen, maybe people are gonna think it's weird that I wear this outfit because I'm doing a PhD. Nobody really wears, like, it's not, you know, compulsory to wear, I didn't want to say obligatory again. It's not compulsory to wear a suit, you know, in college or in uni or whatever, whether you work there or not or whatever. But the thing is, like, nobody cares what I'm wearing. I want to wear this. Ain't nobody's gonna tell me anything to my face. And if they do, then so what? You know what I mean? If I'm gonna be a little bit weird because I wore a suit and I'm just doing a PhD, like there was nothing special that I was doing today. Not even go into that talk. You can wear whatever you want. Do you know what I mean? But like, if you're gonna be thinking about what people are gonna think of you, you can't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you're gonna stop yourself from doing so many things. You know what? I don't care what people think, or at least I act as if I, and I talked about this before in a video, I act as if I didn't care. Okay, maybe I worry a little bit that I'm gonna get weird looks if I'm wearing this. Okay, but I'm gonna act as if I didn't care because I really want to wear this outfit, so I'm gonna wear it. You know what? I'm gonna go to this talk in law school. It was apparently aimed towards, like I said, I don't know if I said that it was aimed towards first year students, but you could go if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, it was a free entrance. I didn't have to like fill in a form or anything. You know, I just went. You know what I mean? And who cares if I'm not a first year law student? Who cares if I'm wearing this suit? A lot of people wear formal clothes in law school, so it's not that I was like the only one. If I had been in like, I don't know, a computer science school, then okay, maybe. Or informatics, whatever you call it, school, maybe I would have gotten weird looks, but not here. You know, nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody cares who you are. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody goes to bed thinking, oh, this weird girl. There was a girl who I've never seen in class and she was wearing a suit. She went to this talk. No, most people probably didn't even notice me. I was also worried that the teachers were gonna notice me, but I don't think they even did. And if they did, who cares? Okay, there's this person I've never seen in my life, but we were so many. We were so many. Who would know, like, who's a student, who's not, who's coming here because they want to, and whatever? Who cares? Like, literally, who cares? So yeah, get over yourself. Don't, people are not thinking about you as much as you think. Like, that is just your anxiety that's talking. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.